Well, first off, housing is it's a real big issue. It has multifacets. I think we tend to migrate to the affordability crisis that's out there in housing, but housing overall is the whole gamut of affordable housing, workforce housing. It's for families growing, and housing for them, all the way up to some of the higher end housing. In a community, you got to have all of it. But I know our focus right now is on the affordable or workforce housing components there. There's no magic answer. If there was, everybody would be doing it. They'd take care of it. I think in the Faribault community, we've taken this on. There's a lot of people working hard with it. I'm proud to say that, the county, when we built the Public Safety Center, we set aside some acreage just to the north of the building, and we were able to access some ARPA funds, state funds, and so forth to develop a income-based housing development that'll have at full build-out 22 houses. Currently, there's 6 being built there right now and occupied. There's another 8 that are starting construction soon. But having experienced that, I know that these houses, very basic 4-bedroom houses, start out at a build price of over $400,000. That's not, in most people's eyes, that's not affordable. Trying to figure out how to decrease that gap is really a challenge. I think the community is working very hard on a land trust that will be one of the pieces of that puzzle. There's got to be some of their financing means. I think some of the issues can be even in being able to fix up our older housing stock in the communities so that it's meets the needs of today's families. Moving people this isn't a forced deal, but as they are able to and everything, like for seniors to move into different types of housing, which opens up that housing that they've been in as well. One thing with it, I think the housing or the land trust is set up this way. When we did the Rice County development, it was deed restricted, so it will always remain with an income base there, so that it isn't just a one-time opportunity. It should be there for families for years to come.
Well, I attended the last housing study presentation. The housing situation is pretty bad. Like they point out in housing study, in order to buy a new home, you need an income in the 90,000s. And our average income in this area is half of that. So makes it almost impossible for people to buy a home. At the end of the presentation, I asked her about another Copaco. Copaco is a mobile home park where you own your own land. And she did strongly recommend that would be a solution to help families get into homes. Other than that, we can look at see what other cities are doing, and it's just, I know some are experimenting with, we sell you the house, and then but we hang on to the property, and then when you get caught up, we let you buy the land too. And so we'll have to see what other cities are doing, but it's a tough problem.
Well, that's going to be the city of Faribault for the most part, but that doesn't mean that the county and the county commissioners can't assist when and if needed, depending on what's proposed. Affordable housing units need to continue to be built. Faribault needs more affordable housing overall. So looking for state and federal government programs to assist with down payments would be another helpful issue. We have to keep funding social services. I know it can be difficult, but we also have to continue to weed out any fraud. So the sheriff's office has a very good fraud investigator to make sure that the funds are being used to actually help people. Business growth is also important so that people have stable incomes to be able to afford permanent housing. So you have to have businesses in the area that people want to work at and offer high enough wages that people can move from renting to buying.